afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to continue from where I left off the other day. So we've already discussed how to solve some types of linear equations. So now we're actually going to discuss linear equations which are a little bit harder, and these linear equations will require you to use the distributive law twice. If you don't understand what I mean, I'll just explain it to you. Say for example, guys, you have a linear equation, say maybe of the form a plus b plus maybe, I don't know, b plus c equals d, okay? Say you have a linear equation. Say you have a linear equation like this. So how would you solve it? How would you solve such a linear equation? Okay, so like I said, you're going to use the distributive law twice. So basically, you're going to distribute all of this, then you're going to distribute all of this, and then you're going to have some constant, I wrote d, I just I just taken I just assumed it as d. When we say, you take an arbitrary number, so that's what I've done there. Now obviously, let's just assume that we've taken c here, instead of a, because it'll become a quadratic. But you get the idea, But don't worry. So you get the idea what I mean. So let's really solve a linear equation like this. Okay. So say you have 5 upon 1 minus 2x, okay, minus 3 upon 4 plus 4x equals how much? I'm sorry it takes a long time just to write the question, because I don't make these questions up myself. Questions which I make up by myself, I can just write them without copying. So, okay. So, let me just check. Is this the question? Yes. Okay, so basically this is the question. Okay, so how do you solve a linear equation like this? Okay? So, basically you have to use the distributive law twice, like I told you. So, what is the distributive law? So basically, guys, the distributive law is this. A upon, oh god, sorry about this, guys. B plus C, okay? So then it's AB plus AC. Basically, you first multiply A by B and then B by C. Basically, it's like this. A times B plus A times C. Okay? This is what the distributive law is like. Now, I hope you can see it. I'm not really sure if you can, but that's what the distributive law is. Okay? So you have to do this twice. So let's do it. So here you have 5 multiplied by 1 is 5. Okay? And then you have minus 10x. Okay, then you have a negative operation, which obviously stays the same. 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, so a negative 3 multiplied by 4x is negative 12x equals 0. You could have taken 4 common, and then 3 multiplied by 4, and then you could have done it like that. If you understand what I mean. Now you have to combine like terms. Okay, so basically 5 minus 12 is how much? 5 minus 12, okay, negative 10x minus 12x equals 0. So now what do you get? You get negative 7, okay, negative 22x, which equals 0. Okay, this is what you get. Now I hope all of you, can see this. I hope I was not in the way. But this is how it is. So like I told you, you multiply 5 by 1, then you multiply 5 by 2x, and then you do the same here, multiply 3 by 4, and then by 4x, and then you get that, you know, and then you get this expression here, okay, you get this expression as part of the equation, okay, and then now from here, this is how it is, okay. So now what do we do, guys? So basically now it's the same thing like I said before, 7, 7 stays the same on both sides. There's a negative sign in front of 7. So what do? So like I told you guys, this is what you do. So negative 7, positive 7 cancel out. And you have negative 22x. Okay, then you get 7. So then x equals negative 22. So that's your answer. Okay? This is your answer. Okay? So this is how this sort of a linear equation is solved. Okay? So now we're going to do another one. Okay? Okay, we're going to do another one, and then I want you to try the others by yourself. So I hope you understood how I was able to do this one. So then we'll move on. Now guys, I understand that I've not written it coherently, like you write everything in one line and all the zeros are the same. But maybe I'm not a perfectionist, I don't know. But let's hope I'm a perfectionist in teaching you guys. I don't know, maybe time will tell. Okay, so you can just take this down. But if you are getting stuck because of the distributive law, remember what I told you there. That's what the distributive law is, basically. So just remember that. So remember what I told you guys, that I'm gonna be staring into space, and when I stare into space, you're supposed to stare at the blackboard and copy everything down. Okay, when I stare into space, you should just stare at the board and copy everything down. Anyways, okay. So let's move on to the next question. Guys, it takes forever, Okay. So let's do this one. Okay, guys, this question is a little harder than the previous one, so which equals 5 upon x plus 3. Okay. So what I want you guys to do is just take a look at this question, okay, and try solve it on your own. Now the reason why I came on this side is maybe you won't be able to see that entire question, so I came on this side. So I want you to try and solve this question by yourself. Now don't be afraid, it's not going to be that hard, okay? It's not going to be that hard. But I know, guys, that I'm not verifying each of the questions now, but they're a little long, so I won't be able to get through maybe the amount of questions I want to. But don't worry, I'll teach you how to verify these sort of equations as well. Okay. But anyways, I hope you're able to see this. Okay. So I'm gonna start solving this question. I don't even have the clearest of boards, which is the clearest of whiteboards, which is sad as well. But okay, I'm gonna start solving from here. So, okay, guys. So you leave 4x as it is, and then you use the distributive law first. So you get 2x plus 2 okay, because you practically do 2 times 1, okay, plus, you do 2 times x plus 2 times 1, which will obviously give you this, okay, which equals 5x plus 15 plus 5. So here, guys, 5x plus 3 is equal to 5 times x plus 5 times 3, okay? Just look here. Try and understand the logic, okay? Okay, so now 4x minus 2x gives you 2x plus 2. Okay, I'm going to try it right in linearity, alright, in a straight line, but I don't think it's possible. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing linearity the correct way. Okay, so 5x plus 5x plus 20. Okay, hold on, guys. Yeah, linearity, okay. So now what do we do, guys? So now, guys, get x's on one side and the constants on the other. So here, guys, like I said, there's nothing in front of 5x, so it's positive. When we transpose it to the left hand side, it becomes negative. So you have 2x minus 5x, okay, which equals 20. So you minus 2 from both sides, so you get negative 2. So from here you go here, but let me go a little slow. So basically this is what I just did. I did 2x minus 5x, okay, plus 2 equals 20, okay, and then what did I do? I did plus 2, negative 2, and I get 20 minus 2. So that's how I got 20 minus 2. This is what I did here. I practically skipped this step, but I hope you understand now. I hope you understand now. And then we'll go a little further. Okay. So, so let's continue here. Okay? These are, I was just re-emphasizing a few steps here. So here you get negative 3x, okay? Negative 3x equals 18, okay? So, I don't know, that's a bad 8, okay? So now you divide both sides by 3. Okay, you divide both sides by negative 3. So 18 divided by negative 3. So what do you get, guys? You obviously get negative 6, right? Okay, now I know, guys. You see, guys, I already told you I'm not a perfectionist. I failed the linearity test right now. Anyways, it's not in a straight line, but that's okay. So this is the answer to this question. So basically now let's verify this. Now this is a whole number. Only thing is, I'm sorry, it's an integer, okay? Integers can be positive and negative, alright? So my mistake. So basically this is an integer, okay? It's a negative integer, so it'll practically be easier. If we had a negative fraction or we had a fraction or something else, it would have been a little bit tough, but this can be done a little fast. So let's see, alright. So let's verify this and see if we get negative 6 on both sides. Okay. 4 times negative 6. Okay, so you have negative 24. Now I hope you guys can see this. Alright, I hope you guys can see this, alright? So then you have, alright, let me just make it easier. Okay, so you have negative 5. Wait, negative 5. So, negative 24, okay? plus 10. So you get negative 14. Okay? So, guys, I apologize. What I mean to say, guys, is you're not supposed to get negative 6. Alright? You're supposed to get, if you're getting negative 14 here, you're supposed to get negative 14 there as well. Okay? So I think I might have just done the calculation a little too fast, or I was thinking something, but that's it. Now guys, remember that in the distributive law, you can either add these separately or you can distribute them as well. So I just performed the operation separately, and then this is what I got, to negative 24 plus 10 gives you negative 14. So I'm supposed to get negative 14 here as well. Okay, if I don't, then there's probably something wrong with the answer. Okay, so let me just mentally do it, and then we'll move on to the next question. You see, it takes a little bit of time to verify. That's why I never wanted to. So basically what you get here. So negative 6 plus 3 is negative 3. Okay, so then no, negative 6 plus 3 is negative 3. So you get negative 15. So negative 15 plus 5. It seems like we probably have a wrong answer, I think. I think we have a wrong answer. Oh, wow. Okay. So yes, guys, we actually have a wrong answer. Now, I don't know what it is, guys. I didn't verify the last question, but we actually luckily got that question right. This one we actually got wrong, because look what I did. This is the step which I failed. I failed to put a negative here. I failed to put a negative.